Please put on this one.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So from which place?
Sir, headquarters of Kalandi, Bhawanipatnam.
One point. So you have done in Sambalpur University.
Yes, sir.
Then what doing at present?
Huh?
At present, what you are doing?
So preparing for civil service.
Preparing.
Good score for 90%. You tell me, you have studied marketing.
Yes, sir.
Why you learn marketing?
What is
Rural marketing.
Rural marketing.
rural marketing? So marketing the products which are required for a rural area particularly, and for the needs of the rural people, so that they can have a better lives.
What infrastructure you observe in Odisha so for rural marketing concept?
In Odisha, in rural marketing, sir, mostly very people-oriented strategies are implemented, like mobile vans and going from door to doors is more effective in Odisha.
You know, market, daily market.
Yes. Weekly market, daily market.
Market in Odisha, all part of Odisha. What infrastructure is not there required to make the market?
So they are not highly sanitized, proper hygiene, not infrastructural, and it's not technologically based, and it's not conducive for them to have the market in different seasons. In rainy seasons, it becomes difficult for them to continue the daily market.
In the world market, particular primary area, women are taking leading parts in marketing.
Yes.
They say women take leading parts in marketing,
Yes, sir.
particularly in tribal area.
Yes, sir.
The women come one day earlier
Yes,
to
sir.
marketplace. They are from the morning.
Yes, sir.
What kind of arrangements is there so that they don't have accommodation?
Yes,
They
sir.
come one day earlier,
Yes, sir.
stay elsewhere, next sell the product to go back.
Yes, sir.
So how?
So good accommodation. So washroom facilities, all the hygiene
Drinking water is
facilities.
not there.
Drinking water, sanitation is not
There
there.
is not there.
Yes, sir.
So many things are not there.
Safety, their safety.
Understand what is meaning of consumer behavior?
Consumer behavior.
Behavior.
Yes, sir. Consumer behavior is basically to understand the needs of consumer and to read their requirements and give them the products accordingly.
When a person comes to purchase,
Yes, sir.
he is consumer.
Yes, sir.
So what he does before purchase, he goes through some decision-making process.
Yes, sir.
What are the steps? What the steps in which we decide whether to purchase product or not?
He whether sees he
You know,
first.
decision-making process.
Huh?
Decision-making process.
Yes.
What is that?
So he first analyzes his requirement, then he chooses a place where he will find that. Then after finding that, he asks for the products. He needs different varieties from which he can choose, and different consumer have different requirements. Like some needs lesser in price, some need good quality products, and from them they can choose and.
You know, consumer forum. Protection of consumer forum, you know that?
Consumer forum.
Yes, sir.
What is the rule? Rule of consumer forum.
Sir, a consumer forum is for grievance redressal mechanism of consumer, where they can register their complaints.
There is an act for consumer right protection. Do you know?
Yes.
What is that?
Sir, if there is any misleading advertisements or something like that, they can have a complaint in the Consumer Act, Protection Act.
There is something called as district consumer forum. There is something called as state consumer forum and national consumer forum.
You come from Palan.
Yes, sir.
How many drugs are they called now?
13.
Drugs?
13.
What from Palan is famous?
Sir, Kalahandi is famous for its cultural folk dance Ghumra. It is famous for its waterfall like Bhurli Jharan, Karlapat Wildlife Sanctuary. It is famous for its worship of the goddess Manikeshwari temple.
Manikeshwari.
Yes.
Actually, when you look at history of Kalahandi, it was infamous for something, and right now it has been completely transformed. What is that? Brought
Yes, sir, starvation and drought.
Yes.
And it has led to a great development since then.
How it has been transformed?
Sir, in infrastructure development and
What infrastructure development? Drought was earlier there. Right now, you don't have any drought in Karnataka.
yeah, no.
Why?
Sir, good packages to farmers.
Only basic
Irrigation.
irrigation. Yes. What is the
Canal.
irrigation project?
Indravati water dam. Indravati water dam project.
Now, all are producing best quality of seeds, paddy seeds and cotton also.
Paddy seeds, yes, sir.
You have been studying entrepreneurship.
Yes, sir.
What government is doing to promote entrepreneurship?
The government is basically trying to improve the environment and encourage the entrepreneurs and improve their ecosystem.
How?
So there are various schemes on state and national level. In state level, we have Startup Odisha. We have MSME Development Policy 2022. On national level, we have Stand Up India, Startup India.
What is the importance of MSME sector? MSME sector importance one.
Sir, MSME provides almost 40% of our exports,
Very good.
18% of our GDP, and the employment opportunity of MSMEs are far more than the actual.
Very good, very good. Can you classify what is micro, what is small, what is medium enterprises?
I don't remember the number right now.
Okay, fine. It is okay. It's okay.
Suppose you get this post, develop development.
Yes, sir.
You know what is the women empowerment?
What is women empowerment?
I can
Yes.
give my
How
opinion.
do you promote women empowerment through entrepreneurship? Tell. Because you have been student of entrepreneurship.
Yes,
So
sir.
how you will promote entrepreneurship on a woman and that will lead to women empowerment? How?
Sir, women will be truly empowered when they are financially literate,
Okay, very good.
and we can bring the financial literacy through SHGs
Okay,
and giving them skill training
okay.
in their area of works like stitching or cooking or something like that. We can make them empowered in through financially. When they are financially empowered,
Okay, tell me, you have been also studied marketing. There is a product from your SHG. One SHG product came out. You started SHG, on SHG they produce one product. How will you market that? In the state, in the national level and international level. Came the market for you?
sir, we can give them more importance in the daily market, like sir said,
okay,
in the
that is
rural
okay,
area. We have various online platforms for handicrafts where they can sell their products.
Online platform, okay.
How will brand the product and state product branding the product?
Will you brand? How will you brand? One
Only
local,
like the brand in the market then.
in local brand, local products. How
So
will brand?
people trust the branding of by the brand name of the government. We can give them assurance, government assurance that
Very good.
this is
Government
of
brand.
good quality because it has been made
Yes.
with
So
utmost
do you
care.
know what is one district, one product? Have you heard of something like that?
Yes,
One district,
I
one
have
product?
heard it. Each district
Having one signature product.
so that it can one product can improve and we can bring it to national and international importance.
Okay. So
You know,
Utkalamani Gopal.
have you heard Utkalamani
Yes, sir.
Utkalamani Gopal.
Gopal?
So he was a great freedom fighter from Odisha.
What is his contribution to the state?
So he helped in, I guess, formation of Odisha state.
Sir,
Other thing, any newspaper he established?
Yes, Utkala,
Samaj and Kankar.
Samaj.
Utkala, some one Samaj was also there. No?
What are their companies for
Panchasaka, associated to Utkalamani Gopal
No,
Das.
sir, I do not
You
know.
don't
I'll
remember
read,
that.
go through them. Go through
Bhavna
them.
Vidyalaya पण आहे Bhavna Vidyalaya.
Satyavadi Varna Vidyalaya, have you heard of it?
Yes, sir.
Now there is Odia University going.
Odia University is going on there. Satyavadi Varna Vidyalaya.
Odia Bhagavad Gita.
Odia Bhagavat.
Odia. Sir, I'm a little weak in Odia, so I'm trying these days to have a little hold in
These are some
Odia.
most of facts.
Yes.
Jagannath, Jagannath Puri, why is it famous?
So for scientific, so one of the four dhams, it is one of the four dhams.
Jagannath Puri Diksha.
Yes, sir.
Kind Jagannath Puri को जानते हैं?
Why is he famous?
Why, how she managed? Is it under government or private agency?
Government, sir.
So, yes, how it managed? What is the role of Gajapati there? You know Gajapati.
Gajapati, Raja Gajapati?
No,
Don't know.
Have
Okay.
to go through the Odisha part, sir.
Okay. So you have been a student of anthropology and you belong to which district?
Kalahandi, sir.
Kalahandi. So tell me, what do you mean by consanguineous marriage?
Consanguineous marriage.
Hmm.
So, marriage within the relatives is the consanguineous
Is
marriage.
it
Yes.
prevalent in Western Odisha? Consanguineous marriage?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Some
it is
part.
prevalent.
Yes, sir.
What is the disease that we get out of consanguineous marriage? A very famous disease in Western, prevalent in Western Odisha. There is
The
also a
particular
research.
disease name, sir.
What is the disease name? And there is a research center in VSS Medical College about that. Have you heard of something called as sickle cell anemia?
Sickle cell anemia, sir.
It is the result of consanguineous marriage. So tell me that what is carbon dating?
Sir, it's a isotope of carbon which helps.
What is the role of carbon dating? What is
Yes,
the
sir,
role?
which helps in dating the matlab for knowing the life period of the
Of what?
the sir.
Any fossil
Yes,
or any
yes, fossil and the sediment
sediments or
rocks.
whatever it may be, you can know by carbon dating.
Yes.
Acha. Tell me that you have been student of anthropology. That we have some mass extinctions. Do you know what is mass extinction?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many mass extinctions we have now?
5 till now we have 5.
Okay.
Science department.
Huh?
Advanced achievement of science and technology in India.
But recent, I would tell me some
Three parts.
Mhm.
I will DC,
Yes.
I will 1700, and you know with Charak, have you heard name Charak?
Chorak. Have you heard the name
No, sir.
Chorak?
Aryabhatta.
Aryabhatta?
Yes, sir. Invention of zero, sir.
Huh?
Invention of zero.
Invention of zero.
Yes, sir.
ଆଚ୍ଛା।
Studied very good by
ଓଡ଼ିଶାରେ ଜଣେ ଫେମସ୍ ଆଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋଲୋଜର ଥିଲେ ମାନେ ଆଷ୍ଟ୍ରୋଫିଜିସିଷ୍ଟ ଥିଲେ ଜାଣିଛ ମାନେ ସେ ଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ତାରା ସବୁ ଦେଖିକି
so my person.
Nice, sir. This is only my weak point. I have to go through the history of Odisha
okay
a little more better, sir.
okay which web series you watch
Recent time, I had watched Fuzzy, sir. Fuzzy.
Farji अच्छा okay
Odisha agriculture is the advanced or traditional or modern? Which one? How to figure out agriculture in Odisha?
Sir, it is still
Improved or not?
improved. It's not yet reached modern.
Improved is what one should improve is what? What
Sir, irrigation has improved. The quality of seeds has improved, and
food
the
production has increased or not?
crop production has
What
increased.
is
Yes.
millet mission? Millet mission.
To make Odisha self-sustainable in millets, sir. And
Millet, why person is using millet now? Why?
yes, because it has high nutrition value, and Odisha is conducive for the millet production. So Odisha government is trying to make the people aware of the millets.
madam
So, how can you improve the transport and marketing of agricultural products?
Yes.
Of agricultural produce.
Yes.
Sir,
Transport and marketing.
sir, first thing is we have immense wastage. So we should make better cold storage facilities. We should avoid hoardings, which causes the inflation. And we should make proper roads, infrastructural, rural, urban connectivity, so that the products reaches. So the product reaches early.
Tomato 5 just
tomato is
Yes, yes.
What is it?
So hoardings are also the tomato are wasted because of the season, and we.
No, here they put not like this. Only with the same tomato production. Not now. Unless like poly house, we can't produce tomato enough. Why suddenly the price is gone up 20 rupees? Crores of people have. Crores of.
Sir, wastage बहुत होची sir, hoarding बहुत होची, और transport it's a perishable fruit sir, vegetable sir. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେଟା ଯଦି ଖରାପ ହେଇଗଲା ତ ଯେତେ ବଚିଛି sir ତା rate ବହୁତ ବଢି ଯାଉଛି.
अच्छा
Then explain what is the function of public distribution system
Yes.
and its limitations.
PDS.
Yes. Sir, PDS is to give nutritional support to the poorest of the poor families in the affordable rates in which they can afford. And its problems are it has some leakages. People out there, like wealthy people, take out the food and the products made for PDS, and there is also how do I say, खराब सामान दे जाऊँ sir.
And food security bond.
What do you mean by food security?
So every people has the right to have correct nutritional food, and government has the authority to provide each of them correct assurance of food to poorest of the poor people, even though they don't have money to purchase it.
It means no hunger.
Ensure.
That there is no one goes to bed
Hungry.
That is food security.
It's one of the SDGs goal.
So what are various Indian constitutional schemes is provided?
Tell some constitutional schemes that are there for any women empowerment, or tell some constitutional schemes.
Constitutional schemes.
Yes, some constitutional provisions you can say.
Okay, for women, sir.
Women.
Sir, Article 15, which say Article 14 is firstly the right to equality. Article 15 is right against discrimination. Article 16 is no one should be treated. Everyone should has the right to access to every.
Achha, but do you know what is something called as Visakha judgment?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Safe environment for people, girls, women in the workplace.
To be particular, no safe environment. It is Visakha judgment is for
Security of women.
prevention of sexual harassment at workplace.
Workplace. So it has also made committees. It has also made
Which committee?
internal complaint committee.
Internal complaint committee. Yes, there is will be an
For every company which has more than 10 or more women, 10 or more employees, to have ICC in their company, so that the women can register their complaint without any fear.
Achha, tell that recently what e-governance initiatives taken by government of Odisha. E-governance initiative.
5T, sir.
5T rest.
45.
What is 5T?
Transparency, time, technology. I don't remember the rest.
Oh, you don't remember. But apart from the 3 T's that you told now, which T is significant, most important? Transparency, time, technology. According to you?
Sir, transparency.
Transparency.
Yes.
Okay, fine. What do you mean by transparency and what do you mean by accountability?
Sir, accountability is being accountable to the people to whom you are serving, and for all the work you have done. If they are not happy from us, they have the right to ask.
Accountability means you are responsible for your omissions and commissions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is transparency?
So every detail, every data about the work or the government should be available to the people, so that they are in a right place, good position to make the decisions.
I think what do you mean by citizen charter? What is a citizen charter?
It has it is the charter that every company and the government has to provide about the list, to have the list of all the work and its vision, mission, etc. to convey it to the people.
Is that citizen charter or the list of services and in which time frame it will be delivered?
Okay, it's also in pro time. Okay.
So that is citizen charter, na?
Okay, sir. Time.
Ajay, tell me that few who was the chairperson of second administrative reform commission, second years? M. Birappa Moili, you know?
I've heard of it. I don't know.
Tell me the committees on center-state relations.
Sarkaria committee.
And center-state relations.
Panchi committee, sir.
Munchi commission. Andhra commission. It was before that Sarkaria commission.
Some Sarkari commission.
Sarkaria commission.
Yes, sir.
Ajay, do you think that what do you mean by a federal system and what do you mean by quasi-federal system?
Yes, sir. Federal system means the state is not subordinate to the center. It has its own, it derives its provision from the constitution itself.
Achha. Okay, next, quasi-federal. Is India federal or quasi-federal?
Quasi-federal, sir.
Why?
because India has some of the features which is a mix of unitary and federalism.
Indian federalism.
Yes, sir.
Achha, when the doctrine of basic structure came into force,
1973.
who was the famous person behind this?
Keshwanand Bharti.
Keshavanand Bharati. Tell few constitutional bodies. Constitutional bodies.
So UPC, UPSC, OPSC, NHRC, National.
NHRC is constitutional body?
No. It is yet to be. It is statutory. And National Commission of Social Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe, Backward Classes.
Any more important than that? CAG.
Yes.
CAG.
Yes.
Election Commission. That's
Election.
constitutional body.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Till that we have what are the mechanisms in our constitution to solve the interstate river water disputes? Is there any mechanism in constitution to solve interstate river water
Yes, so the Supreme Court has told to
disputes?
make
Not so. If they are in the constitution. There are two
tribunal, to make the tribunals
tribunals,
to
yes.
make the tribunal, be it permanent or temporary, to solve the interwater state
Interstate river water disputes.
water dispute.
For the HRM,
Yes.
HRM. Yes.
36 of HRM.
Ethics.
Ethics of HRM. Human Resource Management.
Yes, sir. A person should be true to his work, ethical, empathetic, goal-driven, and should work for the productivity of the organization. And his goals, his personal goal, will align with the company's goal, organizational goal. It is the correct behavior of a person to do the work properly.
Aptitude.
Aptitude.
You told about empathy. What is empathy?
Being receptive about others people's emotions.
Madam, how is Pacham?
If you get the post, then how can you plan for the betterment and security of senior citizens?
Senior citizens. For betterment and security for
Betterment,
Very good question. And it is expected.
sometimes that is the victims, you know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if they sit there,
Hmm.
then they're expecting money from their parents will be they're taking the ATM card, everything.
So how will we ensure security?
So, as some state has passed bill to prevent the harassing of the senior citizen, and we can also make proper old age home where they can stay with their likely people. Good old age home nearby. We can educate the children. We can spread awareness among them, and if we can motivate them to respect their children, there are also various schemes. There are various schemes for old age people,
I am meeting.
so that they can contribute to the society after the retirement. Like we can engage them in some work, so they don't feel like they are the burden.
What about law enforcement?
He called me, I am in a meeting.
What about law enforcement? Is there any law you need to enforce for the protection of your elderly?
I am in a meeting.
Sir, if it is necessary, it should be. It should be, the law should be enforced if they are not treating them right.
And counseling is most important.
In education, awareness and
awareness
education.
and counseling is very important.
Yes.
So you have to make counsel, take the counseling to the children. That means sons, daughter-in-laws. Okay, they should be counseled about the importance of senior citizens.
Yes.
That should be there. Huh?
Yes.
On the side, but role of mother to bring up child.
Yes.
What role should play to bring up child in
For value inculcation.
Yes.
What is the role of a mother?
So mother is the first person a children interacts to. So it is the basic, it's a psychologically very true that the children will learn first they'll learn from their mother. It's not just teaching them, the mother has to inculcate those qualities in herself, so that the children sees that he'll learn.
Seeing is believing.
Yeah, seeing is believing, not just teaching him and not following it.
Achha, but till that you belong to Western Odisha. There is a demand for to separate coastal state.
Coastal.
Have you heard of
Yes,
it?
sir. Yes, sir.
Why there is a demand? Do you think that government is giving less importance to Western Odisha compared to eastern part?
So people out there are believing that the most of the government benefits and the schemes are being leveraged by the coastal states, and hence the backward states like Koraput, Kalahandi, Balangir are left behind. So they want a proper recognition and the proper state with Sambalpur as their capital.
What government has done? Government has done something for them or not?
So it has done development initiatives
what
to
are
ensure
these?
them.
What are the development initiatives taken to bridge the gap? What is WODC?
Odisha Western Development Council.
Western Odisha Development Council, and there is one airport in Western Odisha.
Jharsuguda, sir.
Jharsuguda Airport. Then
Yes.
medical colleges was also established.
Yes, in my state,
Still, you belong to Western Odisha.
Randomaji has been.
Yes, you belong to Western Odisha. How you can change the perception, because you will be serving the government, na? So you would never want that there will be the divide between Western and Western Odisha. How you can bridge the perception? If you are posted in Western Odisha, how you will bridge the perception?
Sir, first we have to make people literate so that they leverage the scheme of the government. Then all the government initiatives, all the we have to develop them training, education should be improved, livelihoods of the rural people should be improved, and Western Odisha has immense agricultural space. So agriculture sector of it should be improved, and it has immense mineral capacity, so the mineral mining should be leveraged.
Education, transport, communication.
Mineral industries
Yes.
can be established, mineral based industries to
How
give
can
employment.
How can you remove the idea that a coastal sector is giving more different?
Yes. How can you remove the idea from the mind of people that no, government is giving adequate importance to Western Odisha also? So how we will
If I can think of an innovative idea.
Yeah, government action.
Sir, I can arrange a weekly meet with them on a personal level so that I can hear their grievances personally and explain them all the development
also you
programs.
should take the help of social media and broadcasting media, all this.
Sir, I can choose volunteers from their own
volunteers.
from own self so that they can spread the idea.
It's not possible.
Possible.
Very much.
Very much.
And you are saying that. So, tell India can treat the
Volunteers is also fine.
Yes.
Media, India,
Hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.